The biggest story of the day, and it's another sports story. This is really interesting. We now have access to the video of Michael Irvin interacting with the girl at the Marriott.
Yep.
And I think we should take a look at it and analyze it. Have you watched it once?
I have, yeah.
I did too. Now,
and I've gone back and forth on this story like crazy as to who exactly to believe.
Yeah, I think I have too. I agree. Now, the story that she tells is that she was doing her job and Michael Irvin was coming in and he summoned her kind of like, hey. Mm-hmm. And then she went over to talk to him. He said, hey, you a football fan? Well, first he told her she was hot. Then he asked her if she liked football. She said no.
And then he said,
well, Google.
I just felt the electricity in the air.
He said to Google him or something like that. I don't know. And then somewhere in the course of a brief conversation, he said, have you ever had a big black man inside you?
Well, you know what
happens. He may have said, have you ever had a big black man in your ass? I don't know. I don't think she remembers which one it was. But that caused her to tighten up a bit. And when he made a little bit of contact with her, she kind of stepped back. And then he shook her hand and she went off and went back to work. So today, this is just between...
I do like the volleying back and forth between his attorneys and Marriott's attorneys. Because they responded right away after his press conference last week when he was crying. Like, oh, really? You don't think you did? This is what we think you did in their court filing. And now Irvin's responded with the video.
But the Marriott people have really, I think they have tried to be quiet about this. Well, I don't know what incentive. What incentive does the Marriott have to kick Michael Irvin out? No, that would have to be a really low bar that he would have to fall below.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really unusual thing. And when suddenly they wouldn't put the video out, or they weren't they were just trying to lay low, I assume, if everyone's telling the truth. But when Irvin's people said, oh, this is a lynching and he didn't do anything, then they said, well, okay, the conversation went this way. He asked if she'd ever had a big black man inside her, and that was really upsetting to her.
What was her answer, by the way?
She didn't answer, and then he supposedly said, "Oh, I'm sorry that might have caused you to remember something." Or I don't know something like that. Like I didn't mean to get you upset or something to that effect.
Get you all hot and bothered.
And then he shook hands, and she went on her way. Well, that was simply because the Irvin people were suggesting that these racists at the Marriott just decided, you know what, let's just fuck with Michael Irvin and throw this black man out of our hotel.
Yeah,
which is ridiculous.
As if they would do that.
But they also said...
It's Michael Irvin. I mean, very well-known guy.
And very well-liked guy. I like Michael Irvin, generally speaking. If he did this, I don't like that he did this. And he sounds to me like he was very drunk. I think he's the one that said, I was out drinking and I don't remember it. Mm-hmm. Now he's starting to remember a little more, which is a little weird. But one thing that the other employee said was that when the girl who was upset left the interaction, that Michael Irvin said, she bad, and I want to hit that. And then he hit himself on the forehead 3 times and said, control yourself, Michael, or something to that effect.
Okay.
Now, on this video, I don't think you can really tell much. Michael Irvin and his attorneys are saying, he's exonerated. We've seen the video. Of course, there's no audio with the video. There's just a video. How is he exonerated? That's ridiculous.
Well, because they said so.
Okay, and in the video, he slaps his face 3 times.
There you go. So that kind of makes that witness believable.
A little credibility.
I think it would give him a lot of credibility.
We have the footage. I have all the footage.
So let's take a look.
All right.
I'm really hungry to hear anyone's opinion on this. There's, let's see, Michael is on his way in the front door, isn't he? Or was that him?
That's him right there, right in the middle with her. Okay.
Okay.
And that's her.
Yeah, he basically,
pretty good.
I think he kind of got her attention. I don't think...
You can see that, yeah.
He shakes her hand, and he pulls her out of the dust bar, or whatever it's called, and he's talking to her. It doesn't look threatening in any way to me at this point.
You can see the front door there. He just came in. He's taking his jacket off. She is behind this pillar. And so,
on the inside. Yeah, I see.
She is.
Okay,
she
he got her
there.
attention. She steps out and shakes his hand.
Yeah. But she is backing off of him, you know.
She is. No, I
kinda
think
weird.
I think he started this interaction. Now he touches her again,
Right there, yeah.
which is it's just her elbow. It's not a big deal.
Watching this video is kind of giving me wood.
She definitely backs
She
up
does
though.
not want to have any interaction with him, which he claims she did.
It's pretty clear that she is keeping distance. He did get a little closer to her. It's nothing threatening, though. Without knowing anything else about it, I wouldn't find anything remarkable about it at this point.
Except for the way that she keeps taking steps backwards.
Yeah, it's a little.
I mean,
He's definitely the aggressor in the conversation and the interaction.
Yeah.
It's not like she went up to him with something to sign or something like that. She looks like she's patiently sort of listening to him.
Waiting for him to pass out or something.
Yeah.
It is interesting. It's basically the first woman he saw when he walked in. Like he had that on his mind. Like, I'm going to see who wants some Irvin tonight.
She does. I think she's pretty attractive, I would say. It's hard to tell.
She's got nice curves. You can see that there's curves.
Uh-huh.
It's that dork that just walked in front on his phone.
The attorney was all focused on all these people in the background.
okay.
Okay, he's touching her again. She backs up again.
What do you mean the attorney was what are the people in the background doing?
I'll tell you in a minute. It's so okay, pause. The attorney is claiming that she timed her arrival there to so that she would arrive around the same time as Michael Irvin.
How?
I don't know. I mean, and then he also claims that her boss is yelling at her and that she's ignoring her boss because she wants to talk to Michael Irvin so bad.
Oh, bullshit.
It pissed me off. It's like, after the Anthony Pellicano documentary and just seeing how these disgusting people use all these incredible powers they have to come down. And I can already see in this one what's going to happen. Irvin is now suing all three girls, the girls that she told, the Renaissance Hotel, and I think someone else. So the girls are being sued now. I'm guessing they're going to find something out about this girl, or they're going to try to find out whatever they can about this girl
Trash her.
to make it look bad, like she's just a big liar, as if Michael Irvin always tells the truth and has a spotless record. But anyway, is this, we're continuing the video now?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's where she's backing off. I mean, that girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of cute girls at the hotel.
This hotel. I mean, it's Super Bowl week, right? Phoenix.
Yeah. He seems like he's doing most of the talking.
Yeah, she's nodding her head in agreement with what he said there.
I think she's being polite.
I just want to know at what point is it, you have a big black dick in you? What part do you think that's at?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell.
She's laughing right there. Look, that looked like a laugh. Now is the time to say it, Michael. So, and she tilts her head, points. This is where he grabs her elbow again, too.
Which I think is weird.
I can't imagine what the lawyer is.
Why?
She took a step back, too.
She did, yeah.
She clearly is. Oh.
Wait, he just did it again.
Yeah, he's laughing really hard. He grabbed her elbow and she's put her hands behind her back. And I don't know. I feel like I need one of those Inside Edition body language experts. But it seems like she does not want to have any part of Michael Irvin right now. Shakes her hand.
Yeah. No, he put his hand out to shake her hand, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's looking away now.
I'll back it up there, but yeah.
Yeah, he put his hand out. Oh, no, that's when
where
he touches her.
Yeah, that
Is he
was.
stumbling there?
No, I think he's laughing like,
Okay. Okay.
grabbing at her side, which I don't.
You got a big black dick inside you.
Like a move. I don't think so. Yeah, he sticks his hand out
Yeah.
to shake her hand, or she shook it.
She's a little slow to shake it, but she's got her hands behind her back. She's looking away. He's still talking to her.
She's like, I got to get back to work. I work here.
And there
She's
she
walking
goes.
backwards away from him.
She gone. She walked pretty briskly away, too.
Yeah.
If you ask me. And he's looking. What's he looking at? Is he looking in the restaurant at
Yeah,
her?
probably for another woman. Well, if he is, he just missed that one that
Wait.
walked by. He was
Okay.
pretty attractive.
Hold on a sec.
Now he's going
I
back
thought
out.
he was coming in for the night.
I thought he was too. He's
Well,
walking
now
back
he's
out.
going outside.
Oh, you know what?
to take a selfie with that guy?
Taking a selfie with the guy that works there, which was part of the story.
Why do they have to take it outside?
I don't know. I feel like anyone else inside edition body language experts. But it seems like she does not want to have any part of Michael Irvin right now.
Why do they have to take it outside? Why do they have to take it outside? Why do they have to take it outside?
Well, he wasn't outside. He was just near the front door.
Okay.
Boy, watching that video, not knowing what is said, if you just saw that video, because Marriott said they saw the video and that's why they kicked him out and the NFL kicked him out, would you have kicked him out based on just that?
No, I think
either.
I would say they kicked him out based on what she said. I think they probably said, we have to protect our employees. He stepped over the line badly. If he said what he said, that's not cool.
No, but is it worth this kicking him out and $100 million lawsuit and the back and forth?
I think they probably had a feeling that he would know he did something he shouldn't have done. Maybe they would have thought that. I don't know. Were they expecting to be sued for kicking him out of the hotel?
No, probably not.
I mean, a lot of times
you wouldn't kick him out if you thought you were going to get sued for $100 million over it.
I can't understand, why did this become such a big thing? Why couldn't he just be kicked out and go get in another hotel?
Well, I think part of it was because the NFL Network and ESPN said no Michael Irvin appearances, which now I really wonder.
How do they know what happened?
That's what I was going to say. Now I wonder, what did they base that on? Are they just basing it on the fact that Marriott said we don't want him in the hotel? Because if that's the case, shouldn't he be suing them?
The NFL?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know why this had to be ever become public. It seems to me that's not the Marriott's fault, is it? Did the Marriott tell the world?
Well, I mean, they probably had to notify somebody because the NFL rents those rooms out. That Michael Irvin, we want him out of this hotel.
Well, I would say this. It would be really nice if one of them would take a lie detector test, because that's the only way you're going to know who is telling the truth. There is no way to know if he was untoward to her based on that interaction. And I personally did not expect to know.
This is nuts.
I do know this. She is taking steps back. She's not flirting with him. She is not.
No, not at all. I know two
And
things.
also, he did slap himself 3 times. Exactly. Why did he do that?
2 things. Number 1.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
And number 2 is they both could kind of be telling the truth. Like, that interaction of Michael Irvin was probably a big nothing to him. Right? Like, I'm just talking to a lady and she took it the wrong way. And she could probably be saying, like, this guy is coming at me. This real famous athlete asked me about his big black dick.
Well, there's nothing illegal about what he said.
No, but I guess
If he said that.
I'm really surprised they kicked him out of the hotel. And the reason he would never sue the NFL or ESPN is because that's who pays him to do his job. I mean, he gets a paycheck from those guys. You're not going to bite the hand that feeds him. He could stay at any other hotel other than a Marriott.
What if she said, you don't protect me. This guy, I'm afraid of this guy. He says if I ever had a big black man inside me, I just bumped into him in the hallway, and you're going to let him stay here? That's what people her age do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. I feel like I'm most pissed at if the person at most fault here is the NFL Network and ESPN for not looking into it, or maybe
I don't understand why didn't they just say there's a misunderstanding, you can't stay here, let's just move on.
You're probably,
they sent him home.
You're probably right. There probably is a thing Marriott has that if an employee feels unsafe,
if he said that,
that's got to be what it is.
They can't just go, just pretend it didn't happen.
No, you're right.
Because you kind of can't do that now.
You're right, but
as a corporation, that's a big corporation.
But yet the NFL goes, we're not having him on the TV at all. That doesn't seem fair either. Without really,
I think he has no one to blame, but maybe the NFL or her if she's totally lying. But I find, what is her motivation to just lie about something like that?
Zero. But the NFL then, they're playing it safe, better safe than sorry too. Like, let's not have him on the air till we figure this out.
I was reading comments, and it's funny how you never have unanimity. There were a lot of people who were like, really, Michael Irvin? You're going to believe Michael Irvin? You're going to believe Michael Irvin's attorney about this? And then, of course, there's other people going, oh, she just wants fame.
Yeah, money.
Oh, yeah,
fame.
You get so much fame out of being something. I mean, this is not give people fame. I wish people would stop saying that. It's so stupid.
It's a weak defense, too.
But honestly, I think if Michael Irvin is so confident, he should take a lie detector test and say, I'm going to take a lie detector test live, and you're going to see that I'm telling the truth. Because generally speaking, lie detectors are pretty good.
Yeah.
There's nothing really complicated about this.
They lie.
Okay, is that what you would have expected when you first heard the story? Did you think the video would be that? I thought it'd be something way worse. And maybe that's what I'm stuck on. I just expect
They never
this-
said that, but yeah, I guess I thought there'd be more. I thought, I don't know what I thought, to be honest.
Lie.
Because I just thought it was weird that ESPN sent him home. I was like, what did he do to get sent home? I mean, if the hotel doesn't want him, that's one thing. But then the network is saying something entirely more dramatic.
Yeah.
You know, if he hits on somebody and he's very unsuccessful and he crosses the line, that's not illegal. It's problematic. You
Next
don't want
time,
your guys
Michael,
going around saying shit like that.
Next time, Michael, don't do it to an employee of the hotel. Do it to another guest. Although I'm sure if a guest felt unsafe, they would still kick the other guest out. Here's his lawyer, by the way. I thought this comment by the lawyer was really weird.
Maybe she went in and wanted to lay a couple of guys and it got out of hand. But I don't know, it happened.
There's the kind of guy that would say, yeah, she's out for money.
I hate these lawyers who act like they know what happened.
Well,
This guy, the video exonerates him. No, you don't know what he
doesn't. That
said.
video did not
You don't know anything.
That video was pretty.
Fuck you.
All that video showed me is that she did not want to have any interaction with Michael Irvin.
No, she did
Period.
not. There was nothing in her behavior, and you would expect someone who meets Michael Irvin to be kind of excited about it.
You think that guy's pumped about that selfie, by the way? That he got? I mean,
Yeah,
it's Michael
probably.
Irvin. That's kind of cool, right? And now you can be like, hey, I got Michael Irvin away from that
Yeah,
girl.
right
I'm
after
a
he-
hero.
Right after he asked her if she'd had a big black penis inside her.
He's going to sell it to TMZ. Selfie.
Why not?
It's so dumb. Ugh.